Hello and welcome to the Wednesday edition of The Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood. A late start on Wednesday, 3:34 will be the first race with the twilight card. A mostly sunny day, 27 degrees Celsius. We're expecting a good four track, and the rail, it will certainly be at the 14-metre position. Race number one will jump at 3:34 on Wednesday. It is the Tab Touch Better Your Bet handicap over 1,400 metres in replay. Let's stay at Ascot and the last start performance of UNIBELLE.
Clear from Guestine OBH, followed then by Drama Free, and UNIBELLE is down the outside, but with 200 left to run, it's Money Matters with a handy lead. 2.5 lengths in front from Drama Free, Guestine, UNIBELLE. Money Matters shaken right up by Johnston Porter, but the favourite will be much too good, and Money Matters went on to win from Drama.
Got a bit of time for UNIBELLE. Wasn't really fully tested on her debut at Pinjarra on New Year's Day. And then in the replay race, she posted the fastest sectionals in what was a high rating contest. I think that second up performance suggests she's worth following here. They make a gear change as well. The winkers go on. Peter Nucky rides for Merrill Haley, goes on top. From number 3, Naughty by Nature, who resumes after breaking her maiden prior to her spell. That was over the 1,700 metres at Belmont just before the end of that winter season there. 1,400 might be a little bit short, but has had a couple of trials. Number 2 is Special BEAU. Now, this horse has passed in at a dispersal sale for just $15,000, so clearly not one of the best in the Cerise and White. Has broken its maiden. That was at Bunbury back on Melbourne Cup Day, but is just a maiden winner. And then number 1, SAUVEGARDE, won 3 on the spin before finding Saturday class a little bit too rich for her last start. Drops back in grade here, does get the claim as well with Chris Game keeping the ride. Top selection in race number 1 is number 6, UNIBELLE, to beat 3, Naughty by Nature, 2, Special BEAU and 1, SAUVEGARDE. Race number 2 at Ascot on Wednesday will jump at 4:10. It is the Glenroy Chaff Maiden over 1,100 metres in replay. Let's go down to Bunbury and the last start performance of TRUTIARA.
To the open from Carmelie at the top of the home straight. TRUTIARA about to be popped. The big question now by Pike. It starts to wind up. Coming to the 200, Indigo Wild had ranged up. Grabbed the lead from Rock the Planet though, and now TRUTIARA. Indigo Wild's the leader with 100 to go. TRUTIARA can't get to it. Misquoted's running on. Indigo Wild is going much better though than TRUTIARA, and Indigo Wild beat TRUTIARA with...
TRUTIARA is an expensive mare that retains the services of William Pike on Wednesday. I think this is probably the easiest assignment of her current preparation. Was second last start, and before that was beaten 3 lengths by Indian Pacific in a high rating maiden at Ascot Racecourse. Well related, this horse, a half to a Group 1 winner in Kenchella. TRUTIARA, I think, is worth supporting here. Goes on top from number 11, Tommy Blue, who's trialled really nicely ahead of her first run rather since switching stables from the Pierce brothers to Simon Miller. Races in the Richmond colours of the Martin family. Won the latest trial as well, beating That's Funny As by 1/4 of a length. Number 3 is OILSKIN. Interesting runner, this 4-year-old debutante. Has had more than a couple of trials, but only 2 recently and won both of those. Neville Parnham Yard is in very, very good form. Gate number 6 for Chris Parnham, the jockey. And then number 5, Pooley, who maps as one of the leaders here. He was in the market for his debut performance at Bunbury. Only beat a couple home, was beaten 7 lengths, but was $6, and a lot went wrong that day, including hitting the inside running rail. Top selection in race number 2 is number 8, TRUTIARA, to beat 11, Tommy Blue, 3, OILSKIN and 5, Pooley. Race number 3 at Ascot on Wednesday will jump at 4:45. It's the Salinger handicap over 1,200 metres in replay. Let's have a look at the last start win of Excellent Dream.
Behind them, Goodbye Feds. Away we go. Comes to the middle of the track with its run and cutting back to the inside. Kraken Secret. Excellent Dream though, going pretty well by the 200. Excellent Dream shaken up in front. Now extends, finds a couple of gears, gets away from Rumraker. Goodbye Freds, but it's going to be Excellent Dream, much too good, and comes away to score untouched. He sat up and he eased it down.
Excellent Dream's connection scratched him from Saturday's hot 3-year-old race to run here on the Wednesday. I think this is a really excellent opportunity for Lindsay Smith's horse to go back to back. That win at Bunbury was very, very impressive. Won by 2.5 lengths. Prior to that, it had debuted behind Mia Dolce as a favourite at $3. Was beaten 3.5 lengths. Jared Noski keeps the ride from Bunbury. He goes on top, and so does the horse. Number 2 is EUROTRIP. It's clearly got some ability, but he did put in a stinker first up last campaign, and the bar plates are part of his gear for his first up run here, gets William Pike aboard, who's ridden this horse in 3 of its 4 starts. Number 5 is ANTHEM. Now, he's only won 1 from 21, but he's clearly got more ability than most maiden winners, but he simply does not like having his photograph taken. 11 minor places. Stephen Parnham, he's ridden this horse in all bar 1 of his starts. And then number 4, She's All Right, resumes this horse, probably wants a bit further than the 1200 metres, but is a handicap winner as well. Won a Class 1 at Northern back at the end of May, and this is a Class 1 on Wednesday. Top selection in race number 3 is number 3, Excellent Dream, to beat 2 EUROTRIP, 5 ANTHEM and 4 She's All Right. Race number 4 at Ascot on Wednesday will jump at 5.15. It's the Key Clean handicap over 1400 metres. In replay, let's go back to the last start performance of YULONG Earth.
Then by Bring Euro. Quintaro sticking on at the 200 though. It's tested Alago, stopping as quickly as it dashed away from them. Call Again joined it. Here comes Eurasia down the outside with Bring Euro. Great charade, and YULONG Earth is coming with a mighty run. Eurasia, YULONG Earth and Eurasia.
YULONG Earth is an Eastern States import to the Mark Bairstow yard. And I think this horse will win much better races in a Class 1 if Mark Bairstow and Mitchell Payman can work out how to get him to behave under race conditions. A lot of things went wrong at the end of last year at Pinjarra. Was forced to trial not once but twice. Forget the trial form, just had to go around to satisfy the stewards, and then finished second last start, beaten by Eurasia. The gate beat the horse and also his manners, but if he puts it all together, he should win on Wednesday. Goes on top from the maiden winner last start, which is number 3 in War Anthem. Has been very consistent, 1 win, 8 minor placings from 10 starts, but he's clearly a thinker, this horse. He thought very long and hard about winning the race on the 18th of January. Jason Whiting needed all of his powers of persuasion to get the horse over the line. They've gone with the claim here. That has to be a bit of a query. Number 5 is Snippy Miss, who contests the lowest grade race she's been in for this season. Gets one of the outside gates here, in fact the outside gate for William Pike, but can win without shocking. And then number 8, Dalgaranga, bounded at the start and then had several instances of interference on his most recent appearances. Put a pen through that. That was the first up run at Bunbury. Was only beaten 3 lengths in spite of all those issues. Top selection in race number 4 is number 1, YULONG Earth, to beat 3 War Anthem, 5 Snippy Miss and 8 Dalgaranga.